Nisreen, I don't think I've seen you in class before. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt. Yes, this is my first time.
Okay. And from Egypt. What do you do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time?
Working out, listening to the music, read.
Okay. And reading. Because you started with the gerund, we'd probably finish with the gerund. So, listening to music and reading. But good.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's reading, yes.
And
I
and
would say
Elena.
sometimes I read. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like to read. Um, in my free time, I read. Um, but yeah, I like reading too. So you could use the gerund or the infinitive. But if you start using the gerund, so saying, I like listening to music, we'd also say, and I like reading. So you'd continue using the gerund generally. Elena, how's it going?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks.
Nice. That's good to hear. That's an awesome picture. Did you take that picture yourself, or is
No,
that
no,
no?
it's an ancient picture of a famous photographer,
Okay.
French.
Yeah, it's a very cool picture. Um, and Elena, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Okay, awesome. And yeah, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
Many times I like music, I like cinema, and
Okay,
many
music and
other
cinema.
things. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. And we also have uh, Tremendo Filo. I'm not sure how to say your name,
Hi.
but welcome to class. Hi.
No, it's my name is Carlos, but that's a account from Google. That's
Okay,
that's.
perfect. And so, Carlos, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good to hear. Uh, Carlos, where are you from?
Argentina.
Okay, from Argentina. Nice. And I guess what do you do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
I like to listen to music and play bridge, which is a card game.
Nice. Yeah, I love bridge. Oh man,
Uh,
nobody likes to play bridge with me. They all
no,
think it's an old man game, but
no, it's not. It's not.
I know. Yeah, it's a fun game. Cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and who else? Jabo, welcome to class. Jabo, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Um, and so,
You're welcome.
Jabo, what have you been up to today?
Not much. Uh, right now it's nighttime,
Okay,
and yeah, just as usual, study English. Yeah.
nice. All right.
And this morning, I work in my office.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good day though. So just kind of normal. All
Yes.
right. Uh, okay, cool. And so, yeah, let's get started with today's class. Let's start with Shadow. Can you read the title and the next two lines?
Yes, restaurants. In today's lesson, we will learn how to talk about food, order food and drinks, practice writing a restaurant review.
Good. And so, Shadow, you said you couldn't see the chat box earlier. Can you still
I
not see it?
verbal chat.
Yeah.
I can't see verbal chat.
Um, have you tried to open the application on the left side of the screen?
Yeah, maybe I have to leave the class and back again.
Okay, that might work. Generally, I don't use the chat box too much unless we don't have space on the screen.
Okay.
But yeah, so whatever you want to do. So if you don't mind missing the few things that I'll write in the Verbling chat box, that's fine. And
Mm-hmm.
if you do, you can leave and come back, and that'll probably work.
Okay. Okay.
Um, and Nesreen, welcome back. So Shadow, can you ask? Oh, Nesreen, can you ask Carlos the first question? Okay. Maybe not. Shadow, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And so, Shadow, can you ask Carlos the first question?
Yes, Carlos, do you have a favorite restaurant? Describe it.
Yes, I have one because I love the dessert white chocolate mousse, and well, it's in a very beautiful neighborhood, and I don't know what else to say, and the service is really good.
Nice. Okay. What's the name of the restaurant?
El Gran Caruso.
Is it Italian? Il
Yeah, yes.
Gran? I don't know how to say Caruso, but okay, cool. I love the white chocolate mousse. It's in a beautiful neighborhood. The service is really good. Okay, good. Maybe we'd use the possessive pronoun here. I love their their dessert, white chocolate mousse.
Okay.
But other than that, I think you did a good job. What about you, Shinwei? Do you have a favorite restaurant? And can you describe it?
I have a favorite restaurant near my house. Their recipe is wonderful. Their recipes are very wonderful.
Nice. Good correction.
Most of our ingredients come from
Most of the ingredients come from
the green vegetables.
Nice.
And some meats. Mm, from the local farmers.
Nice. That's awesome. Really good. We would remove the article before green vegetables. Whoa. And some meat from the local. Yeah, and so we wouldn't say some meats. We would just say some meat. So just general meat. That kind of encompasses everything. But that was really good. Can you just repeat the third sentence one more time?
Most of the ingredients come from green vegetables and some meat from the local farmers.
Good. Really nice job with your pronunciation of vegetables, too. That sounded pretty good. Okay, Shinwei, can you ask Elena the next question?
Hello, Elena, are you there?
Hello, yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Oh, I like your country. Let me ask you this question. How often do you eat at a restaurant?
I go to a restaurant maybe once a month because I go out with a group of friends and we are more or less 10. So more or less each month we have to celebrate a birthday, and so for this reason we go to a restaurant.
Nice. For this reason, we go to a restaurant. This is good. We would probably say something more like "that's why."
Okay.
So that's why we go out. Maybe even go out to eat, or that's why we go to restaurants. But good.
Thank
Really
you.
nice job. And so, okay. Maybe let's have Elena. Can you ask
Teacher,
Jabo?
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Mm-hmm.
More or less 10. What that mean?
Okay, so I think she said there are more or less 10 of us.
Yes.
Um, so it's just a way to describe the group of friends that you're going out with.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are very patient.
I guess that's a good trait for a teacher, but yeah, not a problem, Shinwei, at all. Keep asking questions. And Elena, can you ask Jabo the next question?
What did you eat the last time you ate in a restaurant?
Well, I remember it was my mother's birthday. I ate in a fancy restaurant with my mother, my sister, and this is a steak restaurant, and I ordered a duck breast, a fried duck breast, and it was very delicious. Uh, and the restaurant is very nice, and I well, I don't go to a restaurant very often, unless it's a very special occasion, like some holiday or like my mother's birthday.
Nice. Really good. So you don't go to restaurants very often unless it's a special occasion.
Yeah.
And maybe we'd say just the plural. Instead of saying a restaurant or the restaurant, I don't go to restaurants. That would probably sound better if you make it plural.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and Jabo, I don't think I heard the fried duck pate.
I don't know how to describe it. It's the duck breast. Breast. It's the okay. Let me type it for you. Do you see the
Oh,
word?
fried duck breast.
Yeah.
Okay, can you repeat breast?
Breast.
Yeah, breast.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, fried duck breast.
Yeah.
That's strange. Yeah, I think duck breast. It's something that I don't know if I've ever heard. It would make sense. It'd be just fried duck.
Okay.
But yeah, chicken breasts are much more common maybe. But good, that's a great answer. Elena, do you have a question?
Teacher, I have a question.
Okay. And yeah, Shinwei, what's your question?
And I think you should have made a mistake.
Okay, probably. Where's the mistake?
The last sentence. After the word often, we don't have to need a comma.
Okay, yeah. So I don't go to restaurants very often unless it's a special occasion. Yeah. That's a good catch. Yeah. Thanks, Shinwei.
Okay. Teacher.
Yes.
You have the next mistake.
Okay, where's the next mistake?
And there was a. You should delete that signal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's just a typo. But yeah, for sure.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, that's fine. That was good. Definitely some small mistakes. Okay, and any other questions? All right, maybe Jabo, can you ask Shadow the next question?
Hi, Shadow. What is your favorite meal to order?
My favorite meal, it's lasagna.
Okay. Do you like lasagna? How do you like your lasagna made? Do you like lots of meat? Do you like lots of cheese or lots of sauce?
Yeah, I like it with meat, not. I like it with the hot sauce.
With hot sauce?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, and so for listing things,
No?
I like it with meat and hot sauce.
Yeah.
Is that the Italian food? Noodle? Sometimes that noodle.
I think
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Italian food.
Okay.
Okay, good. And hopefully no other questions on this page. Let's go to the next one. Let's start out with Carlos. Can you read the title and try to define this word?
Vocabulary, define each word. Check. Well, it's a word that, for example, it's in the chess game.
Ah, yeah, it would be in chess.
And it's also a verb. To check is to when you can check when you're in your job, for example, like certifying that you are going to the job.
So to be like verify?
No, I don't know. And to check is to verify. Yes.
Yeah.
Verify is a synonym. Yeah.
Synonym.
Synonym.
Yeah. Okay. But good. And so that's one meaning for check. We're talking about something a little bit different. Who can help us out? Does anybody know what we're talking about in this context?
Sorry, I forgot about the context. That yes, the check is when you finish your meal and you ask the waiter for the check, and which means that paper which contains the amount of money you have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the context.
Don't worry. And so good. What about the next one, Shinwei?
And after you finish your meal, you should go to the counter and check in. That's all.
Okay. I think it's so if you're talking about check, we wouldn't check in, and pay your check. So check in is more what you do at a hotel. So you can check in to a hotel, but you pay your check at the restaurant. Does that make sense, Shinwei?
Oh, I made a mistake. Teacher,
Yeah.
can I correct my sentence?
Okay.
After you finish your meal, you should go to the counter and check how much money do you should pay. How much money you should pay. Teacher, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I was muted. That does sound good. So that would still be check is the verb, instead of check as the noun, which is fine. So we could have check means to verify. Check could also mean um, like a way to pay something, like cash. Um, we also have a check is like the bill. So, and we'd have like the phrasal verb check in, which is to announce yourself in a restaurant or a hotel, not a restaurant. Um, yeah, so there are quite a few meanings to the word check. Um, so, but that was good. I think that's great. Let's start. Elena, what about party? What's a party?
Um, I don't know.
Okay.
I
This is
mean,
a tough.
I only know that a party is a celebration or is a political party.
Yeah,
Anything
no,
else?
it's a little bit tricky here. Jabo, can you help her out?
Okay. You mean party? Party can mean so many things. Yeah. Like party usually a union of or a group of people just get together and have fun. Just like some young guys like to throw parties when their parents are out.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, and that would be more of like a celebration, a party, and we also have the political parties, political organizations. We're talking about something a little bit different. Shadow, can you help out?
I don't know really.
Okay. What about you, Shinwei?
A party is a social event. Some
Hmm.
people stay together and enjoy themselves. Do something interesting, such
Okay.
as eating, drinking, dancing, talking, and playing.
Sort of. It's a little bit different in this one. It's a group of people who eat together at a restaurant. So it's just the number of people that you're with. So a very common question when you're going into a restaurant is how many in your party? And you can say 4. It's a party of 4. Does that make sense?
I see. Wonderful teacher.
Okay, so yeah, it's a
Um,
little bit. Shadow?
uh, Teacher, you mean party? It's not a celebration. Just asking about numbers.
Yes. So it's not a celebration in this case. It's just the group of people that you're eating with. So how many in your
Oh,
party? It's just your group.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Elena, what about the next one? Do you have any ideas about this one?
Yes, when you want to choose food or wine, consulting the menu.
Okay, so yeah, consulting the menu. Can you explain that maybe a little bit more?
Um, well, maybe sometimes you can go in a restaurant um, and all you can eat restaurant, so you don't have to read a menu because they will bring you everything they have in the restaurant,
Yeah.
and you have to pay maybe 20 euros, and you will have some dishes that the restaurant decided before. But
Exactly.
if you want to choose only some dishes, you have to read the menu.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. So we'd say that ordering a la carte is ordering bits and pieces of different foods and not part of a set meal. So you wouldn't order all of the things that come together. You would pick and choose what you wanted to put together, what you wanted to eat. That's good. That's really nicely done. So good explanation, Elena.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Javo, what about the next one? What do you think that is?
Okay. Booth. I guess it's a small shop, a shop that stand alone on the street and selling something like
Okay.
food and beverages, something like that.
That's one definition. So if we're talking about more of a restaurant instead of like a food booth, so
Booth.
a booth or a table? Or a table. Might be a question that somebody would ask you. A booth or a table? And so what's the difference?
Uh, a booth is a chair, or
Sort
yeah,
of.
sort of. So a booth, maybe not so many people, and a table is you have a group of people.
Okay, it's a
No,
little bit different.
different. Okay.
So
If you
we'd be,
want,
yep.
if you want to eat sitting down to a table, or you want to just take away, or
Okay, so it's a little bit different as well. Come on.
Is it like buffet? Booth?
Not really. So this is a booth. So it's just a different type of table. So if we have a table, it has chairs, and a booth has these big seats that you sit together at. So yeah, so we'd compare the booth to a table, and a
like a
table.
bench.
Yeah, it's more like bench seating would be
Mhm.
booth seating. Yeah, so this is a table, and these are booths.
Wow, I never known that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Very special.
I'm glad that you could get something.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about the next one? Jabo, what's a side dish?
Side dish. Side dish usually come before the main dish. It could be a salad or some kind could open your appetite before you eat the main dish.
That might
Main
be a starter.
or starter, yeah.
Starter and appetizer, you would say. A
Yeah.
side dish is slightly different. Maybe Shadow, can you explain what a side dish is?
That it's not main dish. That come with the main dish.
Yeah. Can you give me an example?
Like salad or I don't know. It's like salad. Maybe soup.
Yeah. So yeah, salad, soup, vegetables, fries, potatoes, things like that. So exactly, like Shinwei says here, it's the food that's served at the same time as the main dish. And it could be a lot of things. Generally, it's not starters or appetizers. So Jabo, you're really close, slightly different. Carlos, what about this next one?
Yes. is how do you like your meat, for example. If you want for how much time you want your meal to be cooked. The first one will be, for example, the meat will be red and with blood. Medium, not so much, and well done will be almost without any blood.
Yeah, good. Perfect. And so medium's in the middle. Really good explanation, Carlos. Okay, does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yeah, teacher. Is it come with the blood, or is it, you mean it's red? I mean the meat. Or...
Okay. Yes, it's red. It doesn't come with blood. That's the way you describe it in English, oddly enough. Or it's the way a lot of people describe it in English is bloody. It's kind of a slang term. Yeah, and so generally it's not bloody, actually. It's just red because the meat is red.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. And so let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that. And so let's try these. Let's start with Carlos. Can you ask Shinwei the first question? And Shinwei, can you answer?
Yeah. Can you bring over some ketchup when you have a chance?
Yes. I can bring over some ketchup. When you eat some some meat and spicy food.
Okay. Yes, I can. I'm not sure if we would say that as the waiter. So I think the first one is good. So yes, I can bring over some ketchup. Not a problem. And generally...
Wait a second.
Yeah, wait a second. That's good. Nice. Really solid. Okay, and Shinwei, can you ask Elena the next question?
Elena, can I take your order?
No, please leave me 5 minutes to take a look to the menu. Thank you.
Nice. Let's take a look. Maybe at the menu.
Okay.
Good. Really good answer, Elena, though. And let's have Elena. Can you ask Jabo the next question?
Would you like anything else?
Sure. Would you please give me the cup of hot coffee with sugar and cream after the meal?
Nice. That's really, really good. A pot of hot coffee. Generally, we'd ask for a cup of coffee. So, I mean, as long as you know the difference, you could ask for a pot, potentially.
I mean,
so much.
Yeah, it would be a lot.
Okay, I mean, in United States, they usually provide a pack of coffee. Yeah, because coffee there is very cheap.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Okay, coffee is definitely much cheaper. Well, it's pretty cheap in the United States. Yeah, a pot of coffee. I've never seen a restaurant. I guess you could get like a pitcher of coffee. Yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose it could work. It
Just
could
okay,
work.
no problem. Yeah. Just a
Yeah,
cup of coffee. Tiny,
yeah.
tiny cup of coffee, tiny.
A tiny cup of coffee.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
but no,
pot of tea.
a pot of tea would be a little bit more normal, at least for me. Something that I'd heard of more. But yeah, a pot of coffee would work too. Especially how many people you had in your party, um, and yeah, how much coffee you were planning on drinking. But good. Javo, can you ask Shadow the next one?
Shadow, what are your specials today?
Um, Special today. It's for lunch. Um, it's a teacher. Is it okay if it's a main dish or just for I mean for side dish?
Um, yeah, you could have side dishes, specials. It doesn't matter.
I mean, is it okay? It's for main dish also.
Yeah, yeah. Generally, specials are main dish specials. You could have side
Okay.
specials too.
Okay, so special dish today. It's a kapsa. It's contains rice and vegetables and meat.
Okay.
You're
How do you
gonna
spell
love
katsa?
kapsa. It's not kapsa. Sorry. I'm gonna write it.
Okay.
Kapsa.
Kabsa.
Mhm.
Okay. I've never heard of that. Okay. Okay. Do you have any other specials?
I think it's enough.
Good. Yeah, I think it's enough. Maybe you could say no, we don't have any other specials today. But yeah, good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes, me. But so I have to use the specials also for singular dish. I mean,
No.
no.
Yeah. Um, the special today is a kabsa. You're right.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Good correction. I hadn't caught that. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Let's go to this. Let's try this. And Adela, welcome to class. Adela, how's it going? Okay, maybe we'll get you back in a second. Let's have Carlos. Can you read the title and the directions?
Yes. Practice restaurant review. Practice writing a restaurant review with your classmates. Describe the food, the service, and the environment.
Good. Can you read this next part too?
Useful questions. What is the restaurant called? What did you eat? What was your service name?
Good. All right, and Shinwei, can you start out with the beginning of the restaurant review? How'd you start out?
The day before yesterday, I celebrated my wife my wife's birthday. My wife's birthday in the Japanese restaurant. It's
Call.
near my or called the the special Japanese restaurant.
Nice. Okay. All right, I think this is good. The day
It's
before
located in. It's located in. It's located in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah, let's do one more sentence.
Oh, I have a lot want to say.
Okay, one more sentence and we'll give somebody else a chance.
Yes, I give my chance to Job. He is my friend.
Okay.
He is from Taiwan.
Okay, okay. Xingwei, you're my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jabo, go ahead and start the next one.
Okay, I remember last week I went to a Chinese restaurant.
The Japanese. So continue on the same one. So we'll be talking about the same restaurant.
Oh, the same restaurant.
Uh-huh. So we'll be talking about the special Japanese restaurant the whole time.
Okay. Okay, so you want me to continue
Yes.
with Xingwei's story? Okay.
Jabo, you can use your imagination.
Okay, okay. And okay, I order sushi with the steamer's fish, and that's very delicious. And the service from the servers is very friendly, and the server's name is Xingwei, and he treated me so nice, and he also gave me a discount, about 50% discount, and I feel very happy. And in addition, the environment is very clean. I will go to this restaurant again.
Okay.
Promise me.
Okay, good. That was solid. Adela, are you there?
I'm not sure. I think he said that it was a female. I think.
Adela?
The server.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter too much. And so, Adela, let me know when you do come to class, when you're available. Elena, can you continue with this same review? Maybe talk about, I think the wife was there. So can you mention the wife's meal, what she got, if she liked it or not?
Okay. Since my wife is on diet, she only ordered a miso soup and white rice. And she was satisfied like me.
Okay. She only ordered miso soup and white rice on her birthday? That sounds like an awful birthday meal. But, okay. Good. She's satisfied like me. And Adela, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. My mouse don't work. I can't. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Not a worry. Okay. Let's try maybe one more review. Adela, could you start this other review?
Another review. Okay. Near my home, there are a restaurant, an Arabian restaurant, with Moroccan foods. It's a very interesting restaurant because it's not only a restaurant, but they are a spectacle when the dinner finish about the Arabian dance with I don't know the movement, the special movement. I don't the name. I don't remember. Sorry. In English, is la danza del velo.
The dance of the beautiful?
This is a special dance, Arabian dance, about movement of the weight. It's beautiful, I think. And in this restaurant, there are a lot of Moroccan foods, very tastier because the couscous, maybe
Okay, so
the tabbouleh, etc.
there are a lot of Arabian foods.
Yes.
I think you said American foods. I could be wrong. I might be hearing things, but good. So there are a lot of Arabian foods like couscous. This is good. We need to change this verb.
Sorry, I don't. I increase. There is.
Yeah, there is an Arabian restaurant with.
Restaurant, yes.
And I didn't hear what you said. What kind of foods did you say?
With tasty foods, for example, or no?
Yeah, that would work. I didn't hear you, so I don't really know what you said. But good. There's an Arabian restaurant with tasty foods. All right, and so let's have Shadow. Sorry, let's have Shadow. Can you keep going on this? So, can you tell us the name of the restaurant, how was the service, what was the environment like, maybe a little bit more? Yeah.
Okay. The restaurant has name Longhorn. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Can I just call? What did you eat, teacher? What I have to say? Sorry.
Yeah, so you could say really anything. So we're writing a review, so you could talk about what you ate, the server's name, how the environment was, how the service was, describe the food that you ate, if it was good, if it was bad, if you would go there again. Okay. Yeah, just try to describe everything about it.
The restaurant, I mean, the environment is so relaxing. The light is so, I mean, it's not that, I don't know how to say it. I mean, it's very, you feel relaxed, and the services was great, and it's famous of different kinds of steak.
The what?
It's famous of steak, like steakhouse, but it's a different restaurant.
Okay, so it's famous for its steak. Okay, yeah, so maybe we've gone into a different restaurant, so this is a different...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I said all things.
Excuse me?
Is it something else I have to say?
Okay, I think this is good. So let's continue, Carlos. If we're going to talk about the Longhorn, how would you continue? So if you're talking about the service that you got, the food that you ate, so maybe a specific time, can you continue with this this review of the Longhorn, Carlos?
Yeah, okay. Describe the food, the service. She described the food, the service, and what else I have to talk about?
Maybe you could describe the food that you got.
Okay.
The service you got.
So there's a different opinion.
Well, so maybe not a different opinion, but talking about one anecdote rather than in general. So the restaurant is relaxing. It's the service was great, and it's famous for its steak. You could talk about your waiter's name. So my waiter's name was blank, 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 and he was nice because he did this. The food that I got was delicious except for maybe the French fries, which were undercooked.
Okay,
So
okay.
talk about like good and bad things if you can.
Okay. The waiter was very polite. His name was John. He was from Texas. I have no complaints about the food. Everything was great.
Nice. Okay, good. I think we're all set here. Yeah, that was really nicely done. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Teacher, can I add something?
Yeah.
I have some complaints. Oh, I have some complaints about the steaks I ate.
About the steak I ate.
The steaks I ate.
Huh?
The cook made the steak too much rare.
Okay, the cook, we could say left the steak too rare.
Left the steak too rare.
Yeah.
Teacher, you have the misspelling.
The cook, yeah, the repeated spelling. Okay. Oh, and two.
Two.
Yeah.
It full of blood. It was full of blood.
Okay. Instead of saying it was full of blood, it was too bloody. So again.
Oh, it was too bloody.
Yeah. So the way that we describe it, bloody, it almost doesn't mean that there was blood in it. But if you said it was full of blood, people would think that it was actually full of blood. But if you just described it as too bloody, people would know that it was just undercooked. Because steak doesn't actually have blood in it, so it's drained of blood when it's slaughtered. So there's really no blood in the steak that you get at the store. But that's still how we describe it. We describe it as bloody. So
I have the last sentence to say.
Okay.
I have to ask him to cook that steak again.
Okay. And we would use.
But, however. However, he made the steak burned.
Okay, so he burned the steak. And we'd probably say, but he burned it. And then, so I had to ask him to cook the steak again, but he burned it.
Well, he was an amateur.
Yeah.
Finally, I call the boss of the restaurant.
Okay, so you called the manager?
I I called the manager. Finally, I called the manager. I told the manager, you should fire this guy.
Oh no. Poor guy, maybe he was just having a bad day. Okay, but good. That's a really good grammar. One thing, Javo, can you repeat amateur? Amateur?
Amateur?
Good. Okay.
Amateur.
And so, yeah, really good job, everybody. We are out of time. Does anybody have any last questions or comments?
Teacher, I taught too much.
No, I think you did fine. That was good. Don't worry at all. Any questions or comments though, before we finish?
No, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, thanks, Joshua.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Bye.